What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to this Super Bowl edition. We got the whole crew. We hype. We ready to go, man. We're gonna dive into all of it today. But first, I want to welcome my co-hosts, my friends. They're also my dear friends. I'm gonna start off with we gotta start off with the coach. What's up, Mr. Darren Burns?
He's gone.
He's gone.
He'll be back.
H-Town Chris, what's up, my brother?
What's going on, y'all?
Good. And you know the hard truth himself, Mr. Pancho Gonzalez. What's up, bro?
Look, man, it might be Super Bowl Sunday, but it's still a who that Sunday today, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can't disagree. There he is. What's up, Darren? I was just introducing everybody. What's up, my brother?
What up? How we doing, everybody?
Doing good. Of course, the voice of reason, the up and down with different team, that team. He gives you the truth. He gives you the analyst stats and everything else. What's up, Dave Robin?
What's happening, guys, man? I'm just happy my Pels stayed pat at the trade deadline. Didn't get stupid, didn't get too crazy, but I know it's Super Bowl Sunday, but I'm happy my Pels stayed.
Yeah, go Pels. Always go Pels. Man, I got to say, H-Town, you look kind of dark, man. You was in the sun or something?
Who's that?
You look tan, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't know, man. I didn't want to say
No,
anything.
H-Town looks tan.
I didn't do anything. No.
Hey,
I've been feeling too damn bright, man. I've been feeling like I need to darken up a little bit. I need to go get me some fucking, cake by the ocean.
And listen,
he needs some Pharaoh Cahoon on that stuff, man.
And listen, we can't say a big thank you. This being our last official live show during the football season, we can't. We want to send a big thank you to Fatty, our producer, man, to putting up with our griping, grumpy old men ass, But look, it's been a good season, successful. All the successful goes to him, truthfully, But listen,
It's all true. Everything he said is fucking true.
Listen, let's dive into it, man. It's Super Bowl day, of course. We look, like Pancho said, it's always a who that day too. But listen, man, who you got? Dive into it, Dave. Give us your thoughts, what you see. Let's keep it short and sweet with everybody. What you think, brother?
So I'm leading off like Ricky Henderson. All right, man. I think great ball game. I like these teams. I think San Francisco is a slightly more gifted roster, although I think it's going to be a close game. I see the Chiefs just being the Chiefs. I think Mahomes is just that he's that guy, man. And I think they're going to run the ball a little bit. I think they're going to have a nice ball game, good, well-rounded offense. But I think Kansas City pulls it out, man. I think it's a one-possession game, though. Yeah. This isn't going to be a blowout, man. It's going to be close all game long.
H, you pay attention more to the AFC. Of course, your team is in the AFC. What you see, I mean, I know you said that you thought the championship was coming out of the AFC. Are you still sticking with that?
Yeah, it'll be the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will win. It's going to be a slow game at first. They're going to 0-0 in the first quarter, kind of build up, and then that third, fourth quarter, you'll see a blowout. I think Kansas City wins. Yeah. I don't know, 31-21. That's kind of where I'm going to say.
Give us the truth. Pancho, what you got, man?
Listen, I think it's indoor field, but it's grass. It's been prepped. It's $1 million field they put in for this game.
Yeah.
Being grass.
Good point.
Being that both teams play on grass. So Frisco has the weather is going to be contained. So. Man, it's going to be a good game. I don't think it's going to be a 35, 37, 38 around there. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Yeah. 5 touchdowns by each team is a given to me.
Yeah.
Being 2 touchdowns through the air, 3 by on the runs by both teams.
I agree. Hey, and of course we got to get the coach's take. What's up, Coach? What you think, Darren?
I'm gonna have to. I'm going with San Francisco. I'm not gonna switch it up.
I got Frisco too,
I'm going with San Francisco. I do think it's going to be a really good game. I feel that the defensive line on either side of the ball, on either side of the teams, either team, that's going to be the key to today's game.
Do you think? Let me ask y'all this, and y'all can each, give me your opinion on that. I read an article yesterday. Believe it or not, it made a lot of sense that the tougher road is in the AFC, and the NFC teams are really outmatched. I mean, we said that all year. The AFC was a tougher conference. Y'all, do you disagree with that now?
I would say I think all bets are off at this point. Because I think that year the Saints won the Super Bowl. Look what the Saints had to go through to get there. You know what I mean? The Saints had to go beat Kurt Warner, former Super Bowl champ. You had to beat Brett Favre for that Vikings team, which was arguably the most gifted roster in the league that year. I mean, and look, and we were down, we were very fortunate to win the Super Bowl. I know we won by 2 possessions, but I mean, Indianapolis controlled that game for 2.5 quarters. So, I mean, look, dude, all bets are off. You know what I'm saying? We definitely had the harder road that year to get to the Super Bowl, and that happens all the time. I think the path is behind us now. I think it's all about today. I mean, I agree, Richie, that the path was harder for Kansas City having to go to Buffalo and Baltimore and get those wins on the road. But to me, all bets are off. It's all about you're here. You had 2 weeks to prepare.
H-Town, are you picking Kansas City because you think they're more battle tested?
No, I'm picking them because they have Patrick Mahomes.
Is that really the reason?
You saw Jared Goff and the Lions throw up 3 touchdowns on the 49ers, and they luckily came and won. You're not going to do that with the Chiefs.
But H, wouldn't you agree? I mean, Mahomes don't have the weapons Jared Goff's got neither.
Yeah, but Jared Goff ain't the quarterback Patrick Mahomes is.
What are you digging? What are you digging? What are you digging in that, Pancho? What you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, Mahomes is the Brady factor. So the thing is, don't never bet against Mahomes. But that was Brady's tagline for the longest. Now, I mean, if you want to break it down, if it's a close game, you have to go with Pat. Yeah. But if it's not, you can see Purdy, man, with the walls built against him. You can see him taking off and trying to make. I mean, he's proved everybody wrong, Purdy. I mean, there's nothing. Super Bowl would be just the pinnacle for him, and being Mr. Relevant to the Super Bowl, man, it could be something major for this guy.
So, Darren, I want to get your take on this. Somebody wrote an article this week too. The only guy that could beat Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl is now retired.
I mean, that's kind of true. I just know this: if Mahomes was where Purdy's at with the same team, we wouldn't be having this discussion, fellas. It wouldn't be much of a conversation.
So you kind of with me on the weapons part.
Oh, man, ain't no kinda. I mean, you got Debo, who's one of the most versatile players in the whole league, besides Taysom Hill. I mean, you have Christian McCaffrey.
How has he gotten it done so far with them same weapons? Now he's in the Super Bowl.
Well, because we talked about this, they probably have the best offensive line, one of the best offensive lines in football, and I think CJ just now had a big old interview about it. I posted it on my page. He said, listen, man, even when somebody's open in the NFL, he said it's not like open playing park ball or, throwing the ball in the backyard, man. There's a lot of things. You got 90,000 people screaming at you.
True.
You have a 280-pound linebacker, 250-pound linebacker coming to take your head off. There's so many different variables, He said, so even a worse quarterback in the NFL is still an elite player. He said, we have to remember that.
So piggybacking off what Darren said, Dave, do you agree if 49ers can't get pressure on Patrick Mahomes, it's going to be a long day for that 49ers defense?
Yeah, I mean, like he said, I mean, we talked about that in previous podcasts about that defensive line, with Bosa and company being, obviously that's the strong suit. And then you got Warner back there at linebacker. To me, dude, they got to get pressure. They got to find a way to kind of minimize Travis Kelce's impact, man. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be one single guy. I don't believe you're going to put, as great as Warner is, I don't think he's going to single cover Kelce and take him out of the equation. You're going to have a nice strategy with a safety involved or nickel corner. Yeah. So, I mean, to me, if you can eliminate Kelce, I really like San Francisco's matchup with Ward versus Rashee Rice. I think Ward's a very underrated corner. That guy just produces every game. But to me, I look at, dude, I've always been a nut about Pacheco all year long. He's one of my favorite players. And, I mean, look what happened to that San Francisco run defense in the first half against Detroit. I mean, Detroit kind of got one-dimensional in that second half. I mean, they had over 140 yards rushing, I believe, in the first half. I look at that as a big factor, too.
Yeah, I want to get Pancho's take and H-Town's after that. That's a great point, Pancho, about the 49ers defense being Jekyll and Hyde all year.
I mean, yeah, you get that from them, but you get that from basically anybody. The consistency from the Chiefs is there. The Jekyll and Hyde from you have a soft back end for the 49ers. I mean, it made it work. And what's making it work is Purdy's putting up points. And then for to put up points, you on the other side, you have to put up points also. So he can kind of it's crazy how Purdy's so efficient in what he does.
Yeah.
It's simple, but it's not simple. He makes it look easy, but it's not easy. And it's kind of like, and he's not running around like Mahomes as much as he is. He is putting the ball on the spot, But he has the weapons to do that. Guys are getting open. Like Darren said, if you put Mahomes in this offense with these weapons, man, Mahomes could probably put up 75, 80 points a game easily. I mean, Kittle and Kittle and Kelsey's almost the same guys. And every other guy on the offense for the 49ers can start for the Chiefs today.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Pancho, but H-Town, I want you to elaborate on like what you just said. You seeing Patrick Mahomes, you think he's going to have a good day against this 49ers defense with them same weapons? What do you dive into that?
I think it all boils down to Patrick Mahomes. I mean, I think it's like a little bit of what Darren was saying, you know, about the quarterback and the 49ers and how they got there. I mean, they got there because it's the NFC. The NFC is incredibly weak. I mean, I would never see the day Baker Mayfield would be in the NFC playoffs, but we did. I mean, the Eagles lost. You know what I'm saying? It's just the NFC is just an incredibly weaker conference. I do respect the 49ers. I think their team overall is good. I don't respect Brock Purdy as much as I do Mahomes, but I mean, it's Mahomes, man. It's all going to boil down to Mahomes. I just don't see the Niners coming out putting a Wally out like 3 touchdowns on the 49ers. I mean, on the Chiefs. I'm sorry, on the Chiefs. If they did that, maybe, but I think.
I agree with you there, but Darren, let me give you this. Let me give you an opinion on this. We're sitting here talking about the weapons that Patrick Mahomes has, but we're not giving credit. And Dave, look, we got to give Dave credit because he said how very good this Kansas City defense is. How do you think Purdy's going to pose against this defense, who don't give up much? They stingy, dude.
Right. I mean, look, they do have that. And before I forget, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. We have some comments. Y'all please like and share for us.
Go ahead do the comments, Dave. Go ahead do the comments, Darren, if you want to. That's fine.
All right. Shane's got the Chiefs winning 24-23. Dave Martin says bang, bang. Josh Heppel says, let's go, boys. Have a wonderful Super Bowl weekend and Mardi Gras, fellas. That's my coaches and my brothers from the Mississippi Gulf Coast Raiders. David Martin says he wants the 49ers to win, but Mahomes is the new Brady and Kelsey for the Swiftie. He said Kelsey proposes to Swift after he wins the MVP.
I agree.
Shane Anderson said 2 of the best defenses. He'll be surprised if it's a high-scoring game. David said it's all about the money, 20-17, whoever has the ball last.
Fair point.
Listen, you know
Purdy's a game manager, David said. And, oh, my boy, what up, Noah? Mahomes will struggle a bit. 49ers keep it close, but the cream will rise to the top.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
think we're for a good Super Bowl, brother.
Let me ask y'all this.
I got a question for Richie. Is Brock Purdy going to still run for 60 yards? You said.
I'll share my bet I did earlier. I'll share with y'all in our group chat. I actually got Brock Purdy throwing over 260 yards.
Oh, I got that.
260 yards.
Yep.
I placed a bet with Purdy. I got him around like 240 or something.
What do you think, Dave? What do you think, Pancho?
I got him over under rushing and passing for 262, I believe.
I took the rushing over because of what Darren said earlier too about the over how much he thinks he's going to run the ball. He's only 12 yards.
So listen, so his first 3 halves, the first 3 halves of the playoffs, Purdy's got 13 yards. Now for the second half of the Lions, he's got 49.
So you think it's a clickbait? You think it's a
man?
Those running yards for quarterbacks, unless you're Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts, I'm kind of scared of that. You know what I'm saying? A defensive scheme could dictate that. You know what I mean? Certain type of defensive scheme can eliminate that completely.
Since y'all gave y'all his opinion, listen, it's no secret. Everybody knows Patrick Mahomes. Whatever that dude's whatever to me. That's fine. But I'm also a realist, and I picked against him throughout this whole entire playoffs. And I don't know how he keeps pulling it off. But I consider all y'all, along with myself, pretty good analysts on talent and football teams. I agree with Darren. I don't know how Patrick Mahomes pulls this out if he does. I don't.
Well, look, Richie, here's the thing. We talk about greatness, and I look at Tom Brady. I mean, there was years Tom Brady didn't always have Randy Moss or Rob Gronkowski. I mean, there was years when he had like Deion Branch as his top weapon in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Was it Troy Brown, I think, early in Brady's career? So that's what I'm saying. He's always found these obscure guys. And I mean, and Kelsey's arguably the best tight end ever. I like Pacheco a lot. You know that. I think Rashee Rice is a developing young talent. But after that, that's where the wheels fall off. You don't know where you're going to get shit any other. I mean, Sky Moore's been a bust. Valdez-Scantling, you don't know if you can trust him. You know what I mean? Edwards-Helaire, I don't know if he just shows up like the ground.
Tony's not showing up either today.
Just so y'all know, Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney are both expected to be inactives today.
Really? Nice.
So listen, the key to this game,
given what's happened.
Hey, Dave, the key to this game, besides the D lines to me, is going to be the special teams, and I got to give the big special team advantage to the Chiefs.
Yeah, Harrison Butker,
Darren, Darren, you're a coach, and I know H, you keep it real, bro. Seriously, but look, I'm sorry. I seen more because I've watched, of course, Patrick Mahomes these last 6-7 years, and I think Ward's overrated. I think that whole secondary for the 49ers is overrated. I really do.
How can they be overrated when they're not good? They're not good. You can't be overrated and be good.
Because what H said a little while ago about what Jared Goff did that secondary.
No, but listen what I'm saying, though. That can't be overrated. Nobody's sitting here saying that they're the best secondary in football. That would be overrated.
They're not even top 10, Darren.
Okay, then. So how can they be overrated then?
They're top 8.
Because everybody puts so much thing in. Oh, it's the 49ers defense. When technically that secondary is bottom half of the NFL.
Listen, we all agree that's why they can't be overrated.
I think, look, Richie, I get what you're saying. I get what Richie's saying, but I think maybe like they're more or less disguised, if that makes any sense, because their front seven's so damn good. Let's be real, that front seven might be the best in football, but that back end's kind of protected by how good that front seven is. If that makes any sense.
H and everybody else, can we agree if they let Mahomes jump on them 17-0, this game's over?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that can't happen. Yeah.
You agree with that, Darren?
Mahomes is not going to let that gas off that pedal.
Yeah, bro. This is Pat Mahomes. This ain't Matty Ice. It ain't going to be a 28-3 thing today, buddy.
Now, if the 49ers are down, if any team is down, I believe the 49ers does have the chance. They have the weapons to make a comeback.
Darren, hey, Pancho, I don't want to cut you off real quick. I'm sorry. I just want to say something real quick about one of our, since this whole season, dude. Lance Foltz has shared our stuff, dude. He has been on almost every week with us, sharing our content and everything, man. He has, along with everybody else, but Lance really has, I want to say thank you to him, man. Seriously, he's shared a lot of our stuff.
Absolutely. Thanks, man. Absolutely.
Again, we're just fans of the game here, trying to, give our opinions and maybe give some people some different things to look at. We're no different from anybody else that you're watching on TV. We're just your friends that will take your calls and take your comments.
And Shane, look, and also Darren's friend Shane, man, he's shared a lot of our stuff, man. Yeah, it's really pushed a lot, man. Thank you to him. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to everybody that shares our stuff, man. It's look, it started off slow this year. We're coming back next year with a lot of new stuff and new ideas. But man, let's dive back into the Super Bowl. Everybody gave their picks and stuff. Who do y'all? Let's do this. Who do y'all think is going to be the MVP of this game?
Taylor Swift. That was
that's tonight. That ain't for the game.
That's the post game MVP.
Hey, you know what? Talking about that, we're still going to get your picks for the MVP. But Pancho, you made a great point. We joke about the Swift thing, but people need to realize, and I know she gets hate. Everybody's tired of seeing it. This and that. You cannot deny how much revenue and money this girl has generated for the NFL.
Well, to me, it's not the revenue; it's the love that she's bringing to it's the different eyes and viewers. Now, do you like it? Do I like it? Man, it's petty as shit, but she's doing what somebody that Jessica Simpson couldn't do. She's doing stuff that Underwood didn't do. Dayton Romo. They were the first one to do this. But Taylor Swift is bringing a whole different atmosphere to this game.
Yeah. Go ahead, H. You want to say something?
Hey, can I comment on that real quick?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
To be fair to the rest of them, social media really wasn't a thing yet.
I agree.
Right.
To be fair to that, she's a social media queen. So.
But there was MySpace back then, brother.
Oh, and I don't appreciate that. I didn't get a pick.
That's a little different, though, Pete. Come on.
You what?
You didn't give me a pick
We didn't pick yet. Well, technically, we're still going to pick after the end of the game. We're going to get scores and everything from everybody.
Well, my pick, I want San Fran to win for one reason, because I just want to hear the cries and anguish of all the Swifties when they lose. That's all.
Listen, to me, listen, my outlook, I don't think, honestly, the Swifties don't care if the Chiefs win or lose. They just want Taylor to win. They're waiting for the Taylor and Kelsey on the field, or, they're waiting for that. They're not even watching the game. They're watching the game for Taylor, but
our boy Nola Garner just asked a good question about halftime. What's the first song?
Usher, I'm gonna say yeah.
You think it's yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the way. You can't start with nice and slow. You got to
kids know that song.
Huh?
Yeah, you got to get it pumped and going, man.
I think it's gonna start slow.
I'm in love with a stripper. I'm in love with a stripper.
I'm gonna tell you, there is whispers that Alicia Keys is in the building.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Hey, you got it bad.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
You got it bad.
Yeah. He's gonna bring different people in and out, so it's not going to be just him.
As long as we don't see that ass clown Jay-Z.
Hey, Herman, that's gonna be the first song. You got it bad.
You think Beyonce is gonna make an appearance?
Hell no.
No, I don't think. I don't. Yeah,
So we saying Alicia Keys, Lil Jon.
Lil Jon, yeah. He's
Lil Jon, that's the thing. You gotta get the party going. You come out with Lil Jon.
Somebody said today Chris Brown's in the building too.
Nah, you see, it ain't gonna be nobody like that, because Usher is Usher. He's the star. You don't want somebody else like Chris Brown.
See, Alicia Keys would be a perfect compliment.
Chris Brown and Ray Rice are sharing a suite.
Yeah.
Ray Rice and Chris Brown.
Hey, so fellas, listen.
Good with Fatty.
Hey, nice. I got to say something about this Swiftie thing, man. All right, so the average football game air time's what, about 3 hours, 5 minutes?
Yep.
So tell me why they show Taylor Swift for 44 seconds out of the whole game, and the entire world has a meltdown. It ain't like they showing some chick with her eyes crossed with no teeth in her mouth like an Alabama fan.
Right.
I think they show Jerry Jones more in the Cowboys game than they do.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. You know what a 30-second Super Bowl ad is? You have any clue?
No.
You talking about $10 million for a 30-second ad. Taylor,
$8 million.
Taylor gets that for free.
Go ahead, H.
Gets that for free.
Go ahead, H.
I personally think it's a staged relationship to go out and garner more money for the NFL. I'm serious about that.
I think it's fake?
I think it's fake. Absolutely.
Wait, guys, listen. There's a backstory to this. So,
this will be the most watched NFL Super Bowl of all time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You think it is?
Yeah.
Like Richie,
I agree. I agree on
Richie,
that. I don't agree on the stage thing, but I agree on the most watched. Absolutely.
Listen, I'm gonna throw a whole wrench in this thing. So I just seen an article where Pat Mahomes' brother is dating to Kelsey's ex.
No, I think his brother's. I don't think his brother likes ladies. I'm pretty positive on that.
His brother, Pat Mahomes' brother. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah, I'm pretty positive on that.
Would that be a conflict?
Somewhere goofy.
Well, I don't think it works technically, Pancho.
Yep.
We have. Hey.
So
that's Richie. No offense, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Let's go ahead and wait. So y'all, we going to Super Bowl MVP picks, or we're gonna do some betting lines, or what? Because there's a lot of interesting bets. I don't know if y'all saw these bets out there. But
let's start off with the most basic Super Bowl MVP, and then we go down to whatever you want to go to.
Hey, did y'all
I think Richie's muted, bro. Are you muted, Richie?
Who's that?
No, I'm good. All
right.
Hey, did y'all happen to see the one prop bet that's out there? And this is a real bet. It's not fake. I mean, it's a website or two put it out. There's a bet out there that if the 49ers win and Kittle kisses Taylor Swift, it's like plus 100,000 or something like that. I said, I guess you could just put these websites just get creative and make shit up on their own. But
Kittle kisses.
There's a bet out there. It's some kind of bet. If the 49ers win and Kittle kisses Taylor Swift, it's plus 100,000.
Listen,
it's a real bet. You can look it up.
I've said this, and I hate to say it, and y'all disagree with me. I get it. Trust me, it's just an opinion. I think if the Chiefs win this Super Bowl, Travis Kelce's retiring.
No.
Yep.
What, I mean,
dude, I'm telling you, if you listen to me, if you listen to that podcast, him and his brother want to retire together. It's a thing.
All right. So, Richie, who we got for the Super Bowl MVP? Start with Richie. Go ahead, brother.
Believe it or not, if y'all gonna think I'm absolutely crazy, I think it's gonna be Travis Kelce.
I mean, it's not far fetched. It's not far. Yeah, I mean, he's probably high up on those odds. I didn't look at his odds, but I'm sure they're high, like good odds, favorable odds.
Yeah, go ahead, Pancho. You got it.
At this point, I believe it's going to be Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quarterbacks get it pretty easy. You could be right on that one. H, who you got?
I'm gonna take Dave's favorite, Isaiah Pacheco.
He's a lot of people's going in on that one. That's for sure. I can't doubt that. Fatty, who you think?
I'm not even going to watch the game, but I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to go with Pancho on that because I want them to rip the heart out of the Swifties. So Purdy.
Whoa!
Coach Darren, who you got?
They're doing loud shit in my house, man.
Whoa, what we got going on, Dave? You all right over there? We need to send some reinforcements.
Hey, that's too loud.
We can't hear, Dave.
That's too loud. Fucking meatloaf.
Dave, Darren, who you got MVP?
I'm going Christian McCaffrey, bro.
That's a good one. Dave, who you got?
I'm going to go stick with my boy Pacheco just because I love his odds. He's plus 2,800 on a bet that I laid down the other day. But look, dude, if I had to go one player in each team, I bet on Pacheco, so I'm going to hold my ground. But I got a weird freaking feeling, man. I don't know why. I mean, McCaffrey makes too much sense, but if San Francisco wins, I don't know why I see Brandon Ayuk doing something big in this game. I think he's kind of he's not been talked about a lot, but he's a playmaker, man. And Purdy and him have a pretty good chemistry. I know Debo's Debo, Kittle's there.
You don't think he's gonna have a tough matchup with those corners for San Francisco?
I do, but I think they can move him around a little bit. I think our guy that we're gonna have, in our as our next OC, I think Kubiak moves him around pretty well, same like he does Debo. I don't know, man. I see him as a little bit of a sleeper in this game. I mean, I guess I'm talking from like a betting standpoint. Like, hey, who has bad odds that I can bet on?
I'm surprised nobody's kind of leaning towards your Kittle getting MVP.
I think Kittle has to. I think he has to have a big game. I don't think he could have. I got him on the over yard. I think his over under yards is like maybe 49.5. I got him over that in this game.
So Kittle's not going to win. If Kittle's going to win, Purdy's going to win over Kittle. So that's going to be that wrap right there. So.
Kittle will have to do something big. He'd have to have like an 80-yard run after the catch with a touchdown. It'd have to be the way he performed. You know what I'm saying? Like, say he has a 90-yard touchdown and he made it all happen. It would have to be something like that.
Kittle would have to take over the game.
That he runs through 5 people and scores a touchdown from 90 yards away or something.
Nola said something that probably a lot of people agree with. He don't care who wins as long as he hits on his squares. That's so true.
There you go.
Right.
There's a lot of that going on.
For us Saints fans, I got a good outlook. So us Saints fans, right? The good reason to watch this game, just like David said, is to watch Kubiak and what he does with his players. Because we're going to be getting that offense here next year. Hopefully in some kind of capacity, we're getting that offense here. If you're a Saints, watch the 49ers offense, and hopefully it's not shit water, and they can produce something today. And we can have something to cheer about this offseason, this whole offseason.
Yeah. I hope it don't come down.
We can piggyback off of this game.
I hope it don't come down. I hope my square don't come down to a last-second drive by Mahomes and him screwing me, because guess what? I'm just going to have to lose money.
Hey, I mean, have you guys seen any bet that really stands out like an over-under, like yards? Or I mean, like we were talking about the passing yards earlier about Purdy. I mean, have you seen anything? I mean, to me, one that's kind of a weird one that you don't think of much, but it seems like a pretty easy hit is, Juszczyk, they're really good fullback. I mean, fullbacks are a lost art in today's NFL, but his over-under for yards is 3.5. And I feel like I want to just hit smash on that all day long, man. I could see one ball being dumped off to this guy early in the ball game.
I took the under for Christian McCaffrey, 86.
With the rushing yards? I could see that's a hard over. I don't think he gets 100 against this Kansas City defense. I definitely will say that.
To me, if Kubiak can keep the Chiefs offensive line off of Purdy for the first 2 series, just by dumping it off, like Dave said, to Q-Test, to CMC, to Debo, just dumping it off, not necessarily running the ball, but extended run plays and getting that D-line kind of just spinning their wheels the first 2 series, hopefully, and then can settle down and get CMC into the rushing game and make it more honest.
Look, that's a great comment Shane just put up. The Chiefs haven't allowed more than 8 points in the second half of any game since week 8.
That's pretty incredible. That's pretty incredible. I mean, dude, that defense.
And listen, they have played some top offenses too.
Yeah. I mean, you go beat Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson on the road. I mean, that's 2 of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league, dude. I mean, like I said before, I don't put too much stock into who has a harder path and if that matters today, but I give them appreciation for that. You know what I mean? Would you is that good?
Would you agree with a statement from a very well-known sports columnist? Once I seen the Chiefs beat the Bills on the road and Baltimore on the road, that was it. They the team to beat.
Yeah, I mean, I firmly believe that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying San Fran has no chance. I love their roster. I think they have the better roster, top to bottom. And I think Shanahan's a hell of a coach. But I think it's Kansas City Super Bowl to lose. I mean,
Shane's right.
Go ahead, buddy.
Shane's right. Shane says 49ers haven't been a good first half team so far. That's why he thinks it's going to be a low scoring game. With Shane, I'll agree with you. But listen, if you want a solid bet right now, take Brock Purdy over 12.5 yards rushing the ball.
That's what he's at, 12.5?
I think that's where it's at, 12.5. Listen, I'll be honest. I think he gets that in the first. I think he gets that in the first 2 series, man. I think that he's used his legs a little bit more today.
Yeah,
I think, you know what I think, and y'all may look at it different than me. I think this comes with both teams. I think the first quarter is going to tell you how this game is going to go.
So my thing is, there is no way in the world I'm putting Brock Purdy in the first 2 series, putting his legs on the ground and letting him run the first 2 series. If you lose,
I don't think it'll be by design, Pancho. But I see what Darren's saying. Though, I get it. 6 and he has to get that first down. He's going to take off. In no way am I putting Brock Purdy. Just like you don't see Mahomes pushing for 1.5 yards anymore on the 4th and 1s and 3s and 1s. I'm not putting my quarterback that risk early in the game.
But Dave, how much pressure is on Purdy to match wits with Patrick Mahomes?
Well, that's the thing too. We talked about in our last podcast. We talked about getting Christian. I mean, I know it's going to be the obvious thing. I mean, Kansas City, Spagnuolo, great defense. They're not stupid. They're going to be waiting for Christian McCaffrey. But to me, I still believe you got to slowly ease Purdy into this game because to me, look, dude, if Purdy, and I love Brock Purdy, dude. Got him on my dynasty team, but he has a tendency to get a little weird in the first quarter. I don't know if you guys see the same thing, but he looks a little off with his timing. It feels like it takes him a good 2 or 3 possessions to really get in his groove. And to me, it's like you can't have a pick 6 or something like that. So I'm looking at a conservative, kind of play call. I see screens. I see a lot of McCaffrey. That's the way I would approach it the first 2 drives for him. You know what I mean? I don't want him ripping it downfield.
So I've been preaching, do the extended run, throw it outside the tackles, let them spin the wheels. That's the game plan.
So H, they also had a thing I read too on Patrick Mahomes came out this week and said with his defense, once we get a significant lead, he kind of turns into a game manager. What do you think he means when he says that?
Well, basically, he's comfortable. I mean, he's putting it all in the defense's hands. If he needs to put the foot back on the throat, he can at a drop of a dime. But I mean, at that point, he's up 2 or 3 touchdowns.
He's basically trying to play clock management and play a clean game.
Yeah, there's no. Just get out of it.
It's funny. It's funny you say that, H, because when we was watching the game against Baltimore and they had that lead, the guy I was talking to in the middle of the game said the exact same thing. He said, listen, at this point, they're not even trying to score touchdowns. They're trying to play safe football, keep the ball away from Baltimore, and no turnovers and run that clock.
That was a close game, though. That was 17-9. That was a closer game.
Yeah, but what he was saying is they knew, like what you were saying, H, they didn't want to take a risk of putting the balls in harm's way, but if they needed to, they could.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Hey, Nola said that he's gonna be running for his life. I guess he's talking about Purdy. And listen, I got a question for all our fans out there and for everybody who's listening. What is on the menu today for Super Bowl Sunday? What's on the
That's a
menu?
good conversation right
You know
there.
what I
That's
mean?
a good conversation.
What's on the menu? I know for us, we doing all kinds of smoked stuff. We're gonna have Baked Macs, of course. We're gonna have we're gonna have they've been smoking shit since this morning, so it's gonna be
Yeah, I got a
going down.
question. Is this the
So
private
have I,
party you
man.
talking
I've been
about,
smoking
Darren?
some shit.
You heard that, Darren?
What's that?
I said, Darren, is this a private party?
Anytime it's a private party, y'all fellas are invited. Y'all know my number.
Do we have to give a
All right.
secret handshake? Or
Well,
some
we
shit at the
doing
door,
we
man?
got a treat today. We got a treat today. Stacey's making her world famous roast with a slaw on top of the Hawaiian buns, man. So good.
Nice. That's a good call, man. That's a good call.
I eat them things. Hey, I eat them things without cooking them. Everybody said you're supposed to cook Hawaiian buns. I eat them straight out the store.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
Absolutely.
Look, Darren, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh at me now. I have never eaten one before.
What?
Oh, Richie, come on, man.
I like
Come
to.
on, bro.
I like to. Listen, I'm trying them today for the first time, but I like the traditional dinner rolls. That's just me. But
Look,
whatever.
so
no.
make it into a slider. Make it into a slider. Make your little mini burger. Make it into a little mini slider. Warm it up a little bit,
Yeah.
bro. Man.
And I'm going to get the wings from Golden's on Terry Parkway right there. Oh my God, y'all got to try these wings, dude.
What you getting, them lemon pepper joints or what?
Huh?
Lemon peppers? What you
Hey,
get?
I did try the Popeyes wings. They are freaking delicious. You ain't lying.
Wait,
It's
Popeyes
not
wings or what?
Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got to check it out. I've been seeing them advertise it, man.
They are damn good. They are
So
damn
look,
Hey, Shane.
Go ahead,
I
Darren.
see you, Shane. Nola
So I
says
got
he's
one
calling
question.
Domino's. What? Go ahead.
Domino's.
So I got one question. If you was to pick one incident in this game that could turn this game, what is that one play, that one incident? Could be bad or good for either team. So what is that one play that could make that team win one way or the other?
Special teams. I'm telling you, it's coming down to special teams. It's going to be a punt return, a blocked field goal, a crucial field goal missed. And that's all leading to Kansas City. Yeah. I mean, plus for Kansas City because, I mean, let's be honest. I don't know who the hell the kicker is for San Francisco.
Moody.
He's a rookie.
He's not been very good.
He's a rookie.
That's what I'm saying. Unless Debo, and I mean, Debo could return one or something like that. But I think the key to this game, besides the D lines, is going to be special teams.
Yeah. I can't disagree with you. So listen, we haven't really, we talked about it, points, this and that. Listen, let's dive into it. Give us your official pick and your score right quick. We'll lead it off with H-Town. H-Town, give us your pick and your score.
Chiefs 31-21.
Nice. Got that. What about you, Pancho?
I say it's going to be 49ers 38-35.
Wow. What up,
That's
Coach? What you got, Coach?
I'm going to take the 49ers and under, and I'm going to say it's going to be 23-20.
Wow. Man. Fatty, what you got? What you got for us?
I really don't give a shit, but I'll just throw a number out. 24-17 Niners.
Mr. Dave Robin, what you got?
I'm gonna say a field goal, man. I say 27-24 Kansas City Chiefs, man.
Oh, it pains me to say this, man. It really does. Oh my God. I got the 49ers winning it 31-17.
Well played, Richie, because we all know you're pulling for the Chiefs, but if you go for them, they're gonna lose. Well played, sir. Well played.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to piggyback on that, Darren.
You think I'm really doing that on purpose?
Yeah.
What's that? Wait, what'd you do, Richie? I missed it for a second.
I got 49ers 31-17.
Yeah. Richie, I ain't gonna lie, Richie, you have thrown me for some curveballs this year, man. You've thrown me some serious curveballs this year.
Listen, in all my heart, Darren, I get what you're saying about me doing this because I picked against them. But listen, in all reality, as much as I want Mahomes to win this game, in all reality, I do, and with all my heart, I don't know how he pulls this one off. I really don't.
I don't know, Richie. I mean, if you could beat Buffalo in Buffalo, if you could beat Lamar Jackson, that Ravens defense, which was to me the best in the league by far, in Baltimore. Listen, and the 49ers are a hell of a team. But I mean, if he could do what he just did with those two situations, I think. And I mean, listen, dude, the Chiefs, they don't have the firepower on offense like they had at one point in time. But like y'all were talking about earlier about Mahomes being a game manager, he's super dangerous. If you got a lead in the second half and that guy's managing that freaking game, you're not getting where teams come back at in the second half of games, turnovers, a 3-and-out. The problem is he doesn't do that shit. He's so smart at knowing what he has to do. Yeah. He doesn't overthink the game. He doesn't have to throw the ball 25 yards downfield to be effective. He can scramble for that first. He can dump it off to the right guy, under pressure, avoid a sack. The guy's a dangerous game manager when he has to. Look,
Mahomes, Shawnee D just said Mahomes is the future GOAT. Well, a lot of people are saying it. A lot of people are saying it. Speaking on that, before I forget, talking about Shawnee D, he will be joining me with several other DJs tomorrow night, Southport Hall, no cover, open to the public. We're gonna take it back, man. We're doing a Lundy Gras party, man. Come join us.
What kind of jams y'all playing, Rich?
Everything, man. We do everything.
So you tell me we might hear some Lil Weezy, then we might hear some Silent Morning coming in right after.
All that stuff. You got Winning Rome. You got Partners in Crime to Winning Rome to Stevie B to all that.
We got
Steve Poncho just showed up because of Stevie B, man.
Well, we got some comments.
Darren can tell you he came to our last one we did for the Friendsgiving. He can tell you, man, it was some great music.
Hey, we got some comments, everybody. We got Brock Purdy fumble. Brock Purdy either fumble, either stopping a drive in the red zone or in their own red zone. Greg said Bosa sacking Patrick and causing an injury. Oh, come on, man. Shawnee says someone getting a significant injury. Would y'all stop saying that shit? Blaze Smith said 49ers by 3. David Martin is asking how healthy is Debo. Nola says 31-28 Kansas City. Shane said that's it. Richie said the 49ers, so we know the Chiefs going to win. There's no reason to even watch it now.
Right.
Shawnee says Mahomes is the man.
On the Chiefs a lot of this year, man. Remember that.
Yeah.
Right.
There was a good point where Richie said they were not making the playoffs.
I did say that. No doubt. I own
that. My goodness gracious. Nola, are you kidding me right now? He said y'all play the music just like Club Oz.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice. That a whole lot of Rick Astley going on over there.
Oh, God.
Hey, look, man, I hate to say it.
A little bit of George Michael.
After a few doobies and some drinks, man, and we all jamming that Rick Astley.
It's crazy. Man. People talk about music and people think about the 80s stuff and all that. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Darren knows this about me, dude. I am a straight old school hip hop guy. I love the old hip hop. That's what I'm always. I tell you.
Hey, man. I remember, Richie, you were doing those little throwdowns when COVID hit. That was pretty awesome shit, man. I was hearing some, like, Rob Bass, and I hear El DeBarge. I'm hearing all this old stuff, dude. I even thought I was going to hear fucking Timmy T come on there.
If I can find a picture, I don't care. I'm going to share it and post it with y'all, dude. I had hair. Like they used to call me, I said I looked like a DeBarge because I had the curly jerry curl like that. Oh my God, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Man, terrible. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up.
Well, listen, guys, everybody, thank you for joining us. Man, y'all got our picks. Tell us what you think. Share the link. We'll comment later. I don't know if we up for it, but we may do a Super Bowl post-game party. We don't know. You never know.
We might do a halftime live, man.
We don't even care. Exactly. We don't even care. You know that.
But sounds like an hour long.
It's the last day of the year type sale, man. We might go all in.
Yeah, man. Listen, thank the fellas for joining us, man. It has been a great year, man. Seriously, I wouldn't want to do this show with anybody else but y'all. Trust me. It helps when you're good friends with the people that you hosted with. Seriously, it means a lot. So
yeah, look, and hey, guys, I want to say too, man, it's just the beginning, man. Because I mean, look, dude, we're gonna have a very interesting next couple of months of what the Saints do. We got the Pels look like they could be possibly legit in that Western Conference. So, I mean, there's gonna be some other stuff to go on, man. Going forward.
Yeah,
hey, nobody talked about it either. Just so y'all know, we stuck with Derek Carr for 2 years at least now.
That's how
it's going to be. It's going to be a great offseason, man. I think it's going to be a very interesting offseason. Let's put it that way. Very interesting. I think there's some names there that people might not be aware of.
Go ahead, Darren.
Offense with Kubiak, and you will get a preview of what you're going to see.
Go ahead, Darren.
Hey, I said I wanted to say thank you to everybody, and listen, pay attention. We're going to be doing some shows next season on site, different places. We got some merchandise going to be coming out soon. So thanks to everybody for tuning in, man.
Listen, also talking about Darren, I want to say this because Pancho Darren, of course.
Shawnee. Yes, Shawnee. We are doing the draft party. Yes, we're doing a draft party podcast.
I want to dive into that something real quick because H-Town gets funny about it all. I am doing my very last show at the Backyard Barn, the 24th of February this month. It will be my final show in the parish, and I want to show my appreciation to the great people of St. Bernard, man, who have supported me for so long, man. Seriously.
I'm calling bullshit. Watch when I bring on one of my shows. Who's going to be my DJ?
That's it.
There you go. Bear Fest, man. Bear Fest 2024, dude. Richie, you got to be there, man.
That's it. Thank y'all, man. Listen, everybody have a great Sunday. Enjoy the Super Bowl. We out.
Later.
Later.
Who that?